What's up, Mystics, and welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be the Leo February 2019 reading. This month is all about love. So Leo, your reading is no different. This is all love based. So it's a lot of energy coming through for y'all. So I'm really going to go ahead and just jump into it. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. If you would like to book your own reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mystic by Nature. So this is my second time recording this. So please forgive me. I have to remember everything that me and Spirit talked about. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So Leo, there's definitely this energy present, right? In you all's love life that you all have this, list of things that you all want this new partner to have. It feels like a lot of you all are looking for love. And you have this list of, qualities that you want this person to possess, but it's definitely this energy of, well, oh yeah, I have this long list, but like, so what? Like, that's nothing. Like, oh yeah, they gotta have a car and they gotta make $75,000 a year and they gotta have this and they gotta have that. But I mean, that's nothing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not nothing. That's really how it seems. And to me, Spirit is kind of saying like you want what you can't have because you're not willing to compromise on anything. So I don't know what it is, but it just feels like you all are kind of setting your standards too high and like you're kind of missing your beat because you're so stuck on what you want that like you're not even seeing what all is available to you. So the overall energy for the month of February for you all is the Fool in reverse. So, oh yeah, I'm using the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, and I will be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So for you, Leo, the Fool in reverse to me is kind of saying like you're in a place where you're stuck because you think that you have it all figured out, right? You're trying to embody this Fool energy. You feel like you're not asking for a whole lot. Oh, I'm just asking for them to just, give me the sun, the moon, the stars. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like that's kind of what you're embodying. But what's happening is you're not able to actually meet anybody or get into a relationship with anybody because you're so caught up in what you want that you aren't even really getting to even really know people. I feel like it's almost like I feel like you go on dates and you have one conversation with the person, and if they don't say the right thing, you automatically jump to like, oh, okay, well, no, they don't meet my list. Like that's really how it feels. And ultimately you're stopping yourself from finding the person because you're so stuck on what you want that you haven't even like really given anybody a chance. What are the successes? See? Like you're like justice. I mean, like the successes is that if you allow yourself to be open to the process, I feel like you could eventually give somebody a fair chance, and like you actually might be able to turn this upside down and like get a new beginning with somebody. Like you'll actually be able to get a fresh start with somebody, but you really have to like get off your high horse, Leo. Like I know you all, are, see? The Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So again, you're having a hard time getting a new start. Like you're having a hard time like really getting off to a good connection with someone because you're really not giving them a chance. I also kind of feel like some of you all are looking at money a lot. This Ace of Pentacles is kind of screaming that to me. You all are trying to see what, as opposed to what you can give. Like if she was to drop this pentacle, like what you can give to the relationship, you're trying to see what can kind of fall into your lap. So I feel like some of you all's energy is kind of misfocused anyway. So that's also a reason why your new beginning is not getting off to a great start. So it's like if you allow yourself the ability to really get to know somebody and actually talk to someone and not be sitting there checking off a damn list, you will be able to really maybe build something solid because you'll be giving them a fair chance. So that is the success that's present for you all. But again, you have to be willing to do that. You have to be willing to, the Chariot in reverse. You have a lot of reverse cards. So it's like, and all of these cards are about moving forward. Literally, their cards all about moving forward and having the willpower. And it's like, if you could just get the willpower to just really give somebody a chance and like get out of your head about it, you could really possibly make a connection with someone. I feel like you're the biggest thing standing in your way. I feel like you almost want to control the situation too much because the Chariot kind of speaks to taking control of your surroundings and then having the willpower to push through it so that you can get to the next step. But it kind of feels like you're trying to take control too much. Like, this list of things that you want this person to have, I feel like you really need to let that go. You really need to get that out of your head. Like, relationships are compromised. They're compromised. It's a lot of compromise. And if you're not in a place to do that yet, then you need to reevaluate whether or not you're ready to be in a relationship. I mean, honestly and truthfully. I don't know, Leo. Let's see what the challenges are. So for the challenge, we have the King of Cups. Okay, so this is screaming to me compassion. See, and this is what I mean by you not giving the person a fair chance. Like, that's not being empathetic. That's not being passionate. That's not really listening to your intuition. That's you listening to ego. That's you listening to your mind and you getting inside of your head and telling yourself what you feel like you need when you have no idea what you need. You have no idea. The Queen of Swords, you aren't thinking clearly. The challenge here is you're not thinking clearly. You're not being compassionate to anybody. You're just saying all this stuff that you want, and then you're just expecting people to give it to you. Again, you asking people for the sun and the moon, and then be mad when they're not able to go and get it for you. I mean, well, damn, Leo. What are you bringing to the relationship? You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you all need a real reality check. Like, y'all really need to figure out what it is that you're bringing to the table before you go and ask somebody for the moon and the stars. I mean, like, I love y'all, but what y'all doing? You know, the challenge here is that y'all aren't being compassionate to anybody. You're not thinking about anybody's feelings. You're just doing shit because it satisfies you, but you're not thinking about anybody else in the matter. And because of that, it's like you aren't thinking clearly, because if you were thinking logically, you would be able to at least see that, okay, yes, it's good for me to have standards, but it is unrealistic for me to expect someone to come to the table with all of these things and I don't have anything to show for my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unrealistic. It's almost like you're not being logical. You're not being, that doesn't make any sense, you know, for you to expect that from somebody and then for you to not even have all of your shit together. You really need to take a reality check moment and just really figure out, like, okay, you know, while I'm talking about what all I want them to have, what do I have going on? You know what I'm saying? And if you do have your shit together, by all means, that's like, that's great. But still, like, you need to give somebody a fair chance. Give them a fair chance. Like, that's all I keep hearing. Like, give them a fair chance. You know, give them a fair chance. Like, you're not going to get anywhere with, and that's the other thing. You've been doing this and it hasn't been working for you. So why not try something different? I'm just saying. It hasn't been working for you. Like, you're still here. You're still on the cliff. And if anything, you're not even happy to be there. It's more like a, damn, I'm gonna end up falling because ain't nobody finna fucking, I ain't found nobody yet. I ain't been talking to nobody. You know, it's like you're not even happy to be there anymore because you've been there for so damn long. So if this is not working for you the way that you currently have it, why not try something else? Give the person a fair chance. Give them a fair chance. Like, show some compassion. Show some compassion and make it make sense. Don't expect somebody to come to the table with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of it is material shit that don't even matter. Like, that's not what this is about. You know, this is about building a solid relationship with somebody that can withstand the test of time, whether you all have nothing or have everything. That's what this is about. And you need to remember that. The outcome. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. So let's clarify this. What is the outcome? Okay. So, interesting. I kind of feel like if you don't give somebody a fair chance, you're going to end up lonely. And that is one of the songs I heard when I was meditating by Akon. I heard lonely. You're going to end up lonely and you're going to end up just always kind of, so this is the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. This to me is screaming lonely and always looking towards the future, but not actually taking any action. Like, I feel like you're going to always end up thinking about, oh, well, my life could have been like this, or my life could have been like that. Like, you're always going to end up on the other side of things, just looking at the cups that you could have had, but the ones that you let slipped away. I feel like you're going to regret it. I feel like you're going to regret it, and I feel like it's not going to help push you forward at all if you don't change the way that you're doing things. you really have to recenter yourself, Leo. And you really have to ground yourself and really get out of the whole king, queen of the jungle ego that y'all tend to embody. Like, yes, you're a bomb ass person. You're great. That's cool. But outside of that, outside of the material shit, what type of person are you? What type of person are you at your core? What do you bring to a relationship outside of materialistic shit? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you don't take a look at that and really figure that out and actually give somebody a damn chance for just being a good fucking person, you're always going to be planning. You're always going to be planning the jump. The Fool and the Two of Wands. You are always going to be planning the jump, but you're never actually going to end up jumping into anybody's arms. And that's going to leave you feeling lonely and sad. Yeah. You all need to do better. You all have to do better. Seriously, if you want to be in a relationship, you really have to do better. So for the Oracle card, I posed the question, what does Leo need to know in reference to love? And 2 cards. What is your soul calling you to do? So remember when I just talked about how you all need to get to the core of who you are outside of the physical world. I feel like you all have a lot of growing to do. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You know what? These 2 cards to me are really screaming like, you all are going through a development stage where you all really need to analyze who you are at your core and get out of the whole material thing. I know that it's hard for you all to do because you all are, fire energy, that energy of, wanting to be on top at all, at all times. But you really need to get to the core of who you are and what it is that you truly want for yourself. And you need to stop, sitting in this space of putting yourself on this pedestal when you don't even know who you are. You can't put yourself on a pedestal and expect somebody to meet your expectations when you don't even know who you are yet. So you really need to figure that out first before you try to go and talk about what you want somebody else to have in a relationship. Another card came out when I was shuffling, the 2 of Cups. See, like, an opportunity for love is there, but it's not going to happen if y'all aren't actually giving someone a chance. So I feel like it's in your best interest, Leo, to figure it out and to really slow down, take a moment, and really figure out what it is that you want from a relationship. And just as much as you have all these qualities that you want somebody else to meet, you need to sit down and analyze what qualities do you possess that somebody might want. And then, there could be a fair conversation to be had. Yeah. Y'all just really need to get y'all shit together and really figure out who y'all are before y'all go telling somebody who they need to be. All right, y'all. That was intense. I'm sorry to read y'all like that, but it's no shade, no tea. It just is what it is. I'm just a messenger. I love y'all. I do. And this is only for your greatest good. I promise you. Thank y'all for tuning in. I truly, truly appreciate it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Follow me on Instagram at Mystic by Nature. And to book your own reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. And until next time, I'm out.